The more hits we play, the more hits we get. You are El
Kameran Ali.
How's it going, Cam?
Pretty good. So
besides the kidney pain and our slight paralysis of our arm, we both believe now we have carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
Is it both arms or is it just your
both?
Both. See, mine is just
it started with my left.
It's just my mouse arm.
No, it started with my left. Now it's in both.
Wow.
I know. I don't even care. I'm not fixing anything in me.
You said you want 2012 to be like the year of your demise.
Yep. And I want it to be slow and painful.
Like legendary.
And I'm going to milk it. I'm going to come on you know what? Because I'll just quit my job and just come here and do this every day. And just be like, it hurts so bad.
You know what, though?
Email Stacy if you have any drugs.
I think what we should do is, what makes it feel better is like heat. So we should develop for carpal tunnel people and just people that are cold.
In general.
It's like warming things for your arms.
That also provides
that
pressure
sit
at
there
different
snug.
pinpoints.
Yeah, that sits there snug.
And then we can do like a 1995, but wait, if you buy now, you'll get two of them, one for you and one for your friend.
Or one for both arms.
Right, and then we can throw out
even
some
for your non-carpal
tunnel.
tunnel.
Like, we met with professionals and know which exact points this is supposed to press
I know
on.
a doctor. Well, no, here's the funny thing is like we can say, Dr. So-and-so endorses this.
Idea?
And he's not even like a doctor. He's got like a doctor in business.
Right, yeah. Or all you have to do is just run the idea by him, and he's like, oh, that sounds cool. Right. Bam, endorsement.
Exactly.
So this morning, we're walking into the building here.
Yes.
And we hear this loud crash.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a train. And Ashley goes, that was a train. There was a lady walking next to us.
Yeah.
And I go, that wasn't a train, Ash. And the lady's literally right next to us. And I go, that was Al-Qaeda.
It's probably the garbage.
And she just ignored me. And then as she got into that door over there, she kind of glanced back.
Oh, did she go in this door?
Yeah.
Oh, so she's probably safe. She understands.
So I kept saying stuff like, no, Ashley, that's Al-Qaeda.
They're coming.
Yep.
It's Al-Qaeda. No, she probably works for Campfire TV, and that's okay. Then they get it.
I'm going to blame everything on Al-Qaeda.
Why not?
Yep.
The end of 2012.
9/11. Rising gas prices. Al-Qaeda.
How come our gas prices are still so high when the cost of oil's gone down so much?
Because if you need to make billion-dollar profits every quarter, you have to keep charging that.
But you could still make the $1 billion profit if you just charge like two cents less.
You know what my favorite thing is? The middle-class guy that defends the oil company because Fox News told him that. They spun it some way where they're like, well, you don't understand. There's a lot of taxes. This is Obama's fault. Those are my favorite people. They're like, well, it's okay. I'm like, no, you shut up.
Oh, my God.
For the first quarter, they made $4 billion in profit.
That first quarter.
That's a quarter. Most corporations don't make that in a year. And you're defending, well, you know, it has to do with taxes, you know, less
especially
government.
Since, I mean, God, just look at the facts. Like the price per barrel has gone down dramatically, but yet our gas prices are still the same as when the price per barrel was like double what it is right now.
Yeah, well, we're fighting a war on terror.
We're never going to go back. We're never going to go back to when we had cheaper gas prices.
We're never going to go back to that. We're never going to go back to the wife stays home and the man goes to work, comes home and smokes a cigar while she's wearing her little frilly dress and puts a bow in her hair. And she's like, I made a meatloaf, Frank.
Do you know what? Here's the thing. Here's the funny thing now.
Boy,
before people were blaming it on like, well, now that the women have got all empowered and are working. No, do you know what? Here's the thing. We'd love to stay home now. We've done it. We're tired of it.
We're putting our bras back on.
Home. I want to put my bra back on. Put on my pearls and make a meatloaf. I'm tired of working.
Shoot, I'll tell you what. If
your guys' salaries can't support us.
If it turned into that, I would get a sex change and stay home.
Right?
So if any of you out there think I would look hot as a woman and you could support me financially.
You know Brian Matthews will take you.
Yeah,
he'll take you. You
but
can be his second wife. I think a lot of us would go back now to just staying at home.
I would.
I mean, here's the thing now. We have more options. Like, staying at home used to honestly mean, like, you had to stay at home. Even when the kids were at school, like, what were you going to do?
Well,
unless you could walk somewhere.
You'd play bridge with
your neighbors would come over. I remember that when my mom stayed home with us kids. She stayed home till we were like in 4th grade or so.
I tried a new rhubarb recipe,
Yeah.
Barbara.
Yeah, Jean would come over and they'd order Avon because
Yes.
Jean was an Avon lady.
Right?
And so they would order Avon, and Jean always had curlers in her hair.
Who the hell is this guy walking through here?
Garrett,
Let's kick his ass.
you need to get him. You need to stay here more. He actually lives right next to me here.
I know.
He's at our other side.
Seems a little trespassy right there. So I'm thinking, if this was the Old West, we could shoot him.
That's right, but you can't now.
We should anyway.
Well, no,
We should
you
just
can
shoot him.
you can stab them, and it's okay because they were threatening your domain.
That's right.
Yeah, so it technically is the Old West. North Dakota is still the Old West because you can feel semi-threatened in your house and just take somebody out, and it's
I'm
okay.
stabbing everybody that comes over. Hey, Super Bowl party at my house.
And I'm technically not a mass murderer, even though I took out 12 people.
Right.
I felt threatened.
Dude, you guys were looking at me with those shifty eyes. But to be fair, we weren't part of the jury.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god. So you know what I'm talking? Like I wasn't saying anything. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I don't
me
know what
neither,
you're
dude.
insinuating.
If there was a trial that involved stabbing and there was a jury, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's like I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
God.
crazy world we live in. But
Yeah, it is.
how would you have liked to have been the girl that had to testify in a trial like that?
The prostitute.
Was she really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was, because
Or was
she had she has an ad online.
For real?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was actually talking with a gal that was over
How'd you
painting my
find-
house over the
how'd you find
weekend, and
this ad?
I'm not gonna say what her name is, but she used to work with this gal, and this gal, they both worked together at a restaurant here in town, and this gal got fired because her clients were coming in and making contact at the restaurant, leaving their keys and stuff. So she was setting up her stuff while she was working. And the only reason that they found out is because the girl that was painting in my house this weekend looks a little bit like the description would match the description of the gal that
Where's this
had
ad
testified.
at?
I don't remember what website it is.
Just checking.
Craigslist?
Just checking prices.
So then finally she said, why, like several guys have come in today and wanted me to offer services that I don't offer. They've given me room keys. I don't know what's going on. And so then everybody put 2 and 2 together and figured out that this gal was making contact with people that saw her online ad and were coming into the restaurant.
That's awesome.
Oh, I know everything in town, Cameron Ali.
Yeah? What happened to me last night?
Especially after this weekend at my painting parties.
Oh, yeah.
We got caught up on the gossip.
I bet. I should have been there.
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Curse
Yeah.
you for not letting me go.
Oh, Ashley could have come paint. She could have painted Summer's room.
She had a sleepover.
Oh, those are wretched.
It's a blast.
No, those are horrible.
She had a Hershey's bar for breakfast. Social services will be calling me.
You should take her to school too.
Yeah,
That's the last thing is to have her be truant on
Yes.
top of the Hershey's bar for breakfast.
So we're going to go.
I'm
but
blaming it on Al Qaeda.
today, this is Al Qaeda's fault. There shouldn't even be cavities. It's Al Qaeda's fault. And that's the best tasting pickle I ever heard. All right, I'm out of here.